Hi, this is Brian from Khaki Shorts. Occupying the oldest residence in Alpharetta is a new tea house called the Ginger Room. Come along as Sara and I experience an English high tea in the heart of Alpharetta, Georgia. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. This is Khaki Shorts, where we cover travel, food, and just utter nonsense. Over the last year or so, Sara and I have been on a quest to visit as many tea houses as possible in the Atlanta area and beyond. When the Ginger Room came upon our radar and had such glowing reviews from everyone who had visited, we knew we had to give it a try. Open since mid-February of 2020, the Ginger Room is housed in the Skelton Teasley House, the oldest house in Alpharetta. The original occupant was the local doctor and his wife, who were also the postmaster and postmistress for the area. Outside the front doors are two swings in case you're early for your reservation, or if you need a rest area on the way out in case you've eaten too much. We were met inside by two members of their staff who seated us at our reserved table in the parlor. In this room is one of the house's original fireplaces, as well as this stunning chandelier. After being seated, we were able to choose our first teas to try. They have a selection of over 30 teas and blends to choose from. We both chose teas imported from famous British tea house Fortnum & Mason. Sara went with the Queen Anne, which is a blend of Assam and orange pekoe teas, which produce a very smooth flavor. I chose a tea that is very similar, the Royal Blend. Made with Assam and flowery pekoe, it is smooth with an almost honey-like flavor. We both tried them plain, then Sara added a bit of sugar to hers, while I added both sugar and milk to mine. Then the centerpiece of any afternoon tea arrived, the Tower of Goodies. On the bottom was a selection of finger sandwiches. The center was our plain scones. And the top was a selection of sweets. As much as we'd like to start with the sweets, let's work our way up from the bottom. The first sandwich we tried was the Coronation Chicken, which had a curry undertone. Just to note, all of the bread was delicious. It had probably the softest and freshest bread I've ever seen with finger sandwiches. Next up was the egg and watercress. I loved basic egg salad sandwiches as a kid, and these were very reminiscent. Just the right balance of egg and spread. Third was the smoked salmon and chive. Thinly sliced salmon that was extremely fresh and had a delicate taste. Again, the bread to die for. Fourth up was the cucumber and dill sandwich, which is a staple of English tea. The owner mentioned the cucumbers were cut to order and not ahead of time, so you taste how fresh and crisp they were. Last, but definitely not least, was Sugar's Pimento cheese sandwich, which uses locally made pimento cheese. Delicious. After pouring ourselves some more tea, don't mind if I do, we cut open our scones and chose our spreads. They have a clotted cream, which is made in-house. Also are a lemon curd and ginger jelly that are imported all the way from England, and a strawberry jam. The best practice is to spread a little of your choice on part of your scone and take a bite instead of spreading it over the whole thing. This way you can mix it up and try different combinations with each bite. Since we had reserved the high tea instead of just afternoon tea, we got a choice of a savory item that comes with a salad. After some debate, Sara decided on the tomato pie, and I went with the quiche Lorraine. I almost ordered the pot pie, but how many places do you go where a good quiche is available? And this just proves that real men do eat quiche. If you've ever seen A View to a Kill, you know James Bond agrees. I can never resist a good quiche, and Sara loved her tomato pie. She said it had the perfect ratio of fresh tomatoes and the creamy filling. After cleaning our plates of the savory entree, we turned our attention to the sweets. The top level of our tier consisted of petit fours, macaroons, a Bakewell tart, truffles, and Battenberg cake. After all of this, our taste buds were thoroughly satiated. We still had sandwiches and some sweets left over, so the staff was nice enough to bring us a box to take our extras home with us. We were also treated to some of Ginger Yum's ginger pineapple juice and some hibiscus juice. On the way out, we spent some time speaking with Angela and Carl, who were the owners of the Ginger Room. They took the time to tell us a bit of history of the house, their outlook on running a tea room, and showed us around, including the Walbrook Room, which is set for private or larger parties. They also have a garden patio that can be used for parties, weddings, and events. Angela and Carl started their food journey in Atlanta with Ginger Yum, a brand selling their various ginger juices. After being a hit at local farmers markets, they opened their headquarters in Peachtree Corners. In addition to being a tea room, the Ginger House also sells their fresh juices, shots, and coffees. We're glad we made time to check out this lovely tea room. If you live in the Atlanta area or just visiting, make a reservation for a special occasion and try them out. You won't be disappointed. While you're here, be sure to check out some of our other tea-related videos, including our trip to local tea houses and our visit to the Charleston Tea Garden.